Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another episode, and today we'll be talking about the greatest sneaker investments of 2020. Let's get into it. Okay guys, I'm at my desk, I got the computer. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up some shoes on the screen that I'll be talking about. Now one thing all these shoes have in common is they're OG Jordans, OG colorways, and they've all skyrocketed up in the market. The first one I want to talk about is the Bred 11. When the Bred 11s dropped in December 2019, they're right around 300, and now they're hovering by 350, and some sizes even hitting 400. So with a year, which isn't that long if you're thinking about sneaker investments, isn't that long, and you at least doubled your money with the retail being 220. Alright guys, and the next sneaker we're going to be talking about is the Bred 4. Now when these released, I'm pretty sure I saw sizes sitting on sneakers. Most of them were sold out, but I'm pretty sure there was a handful, like half sizes, that were still sitting in stock. And these were retailed at 200, and now the prices are right around 400, with the lease being around 350, which is a great resale market for them only having to hold for a year. Because these released right around March 2019, so almost, yeah, a little bit more than a year, and you definitely doubled your money with this one. Now the next couple of shoes I want to talk about are ones that just released in this past couple of months during Corona, and I think will shoot up. And as most of you guys know, a documentary came out about Michael Jordan called The Last Dance, which, if you didn't know, shot up all the market for those OG Jordans if there wasn't already a market for them. Everybody wanted a pair of Jordans, and this really helped these shoes to ride that wave of the hype. The first one I want to talk about is the Flint 13. I did end up getting one pair of these actually, and the men's sizes on drop day I remember were around 260, and already you can see them start to go up in price. They're still around 260, but they're at that rock bottom part. That rock bottom price is where you want to find them before they start going up. So you can still buy pairs of these right now before they start going up. I can see these in a year, maybe around 320. That's a pretty good size, but I can see these going up because of course they're OG colorway and these are never going to die out. Now the next shoe I want to talk about is the Jordan 5 Top 3. Now this one's weird because it's not an OG colorway, but it's a mixture of 3 OG colorways, so it's still kind of in the same category. And I won't see these coming up as much profit. This will probably be the least profitable, but there's always strengths in numbers. So if you don't think you can double your profit, just get more pairs if you have the capital and just save them up and hold them. Now on drop days, these were only around $250, I believe. I think I only made $30 because I sold them on Go, because I didn't want to go through the hassle of holding them for a couple months just to see where their market would be at. But these have just hit rock bottom prices. They were still riding that wave from drop day, and they're coming back down, and I think this is the perfect time to buy them when markets settle for a little bit before it starts going up. Now this one I won't see as much profit on, like I said, as the Flints or any of the other ones we're going to be talking about this list, but there's still definitely some decent profit. Now the next shoe we want to talk about is the Jordan 14 Toros. Now these I actually kind of slept on. I didn't pick up myself a pair. I remember I tried to get a reservation at the mall, but after that I didn't even try to go on sneakers online because I didn't wait for the shipping, because I knew I just wanted to take advantage of the drop day high where you can just sell it for an unreasonable amount other than waiting a couple of months for it to go back that and then gradually pass that price. And which sucks because I wish I wasn't slept on these, because the market's still around 260, which I believe this is it's the second most closest release date, so the market's still trying to settle. But if you can get one for a decent price, I'd say around 250, then you're definitely in the clear. And if you hold these for a couple months, I swear to you, they'll at least be going 300 around this time next year. Now last but certainly not least, I'm going to talk about the Air Jordan 1 Light Smoke Grays. This also does the same for the Blue Royals, because they're still kind of, the Blue Royals are still starting to settle, so they drop down to the rock bottom prices and you can buy a lot of pairs before it goes back up. These just released, I believe, last Saturday, so I'd hold off on these a little bit if you want to buy pairs, unless you can get them for a really good price. But if you guys aren't holding Jordan 1s, you guys are crazy. If you look at some of the market prices for past Jordan 1s from last year, they've just gone through the roof. This is definitely the most hype Jordan model, and also with that documentary that came out, there's going to be a lot of demand for Jordans now, so you can definitely take advantage of this. This is probably the most profitable out of the list, and honestly, since it kind of looks like a broke man's union, I could see these going around 350, maybe as close as 6 months. So this is definitely a great hold if you guys want to take advantage of this. And that was the last shoe on our list. Alright guys, before I end this video, I just want to let you guys know that the Supreme tee did come in, and I actually did end up keeping the Anno Dominion tee. Now I wanted to keep the split tee just because I knew it was a collab, and the past Aichi the Killer tee is going around somewhere 400 for a small, which I knew this one was going to reach nowhere near, but I still wanted to hold it. But this one, I believe the week of the drop, it skyrocketed up to 100, so I knew if I hold it for at least a couple more months, I'll definitely get my money's worth. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. If you haven't already, follow my Instagram, links in the description, and thank you for viewing, and as always, peace.